Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Detroit Lions.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Like 20.
Goff going to open up with a throw. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted.
Early in the game, Mike, sometimes you just can't resist. First play, let's chuck it deep. Let's see if we can get this defense on their heels early. Well, we just saw worst-case scenario when doing just that. Not only can you not connect, the ball falls into the waiting arms of this defense, and that one shot is all you got on your opening possession.
319.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's second down.
258.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets us third down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
13
Pick up
yards
there
on the
of
play.
13. That's a Steeler first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
258. Inside.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
And it'll be a short pickup, and that's not enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and inches.
Third and inches. Again, it's Rodgers. That one too far in front. It is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And now it's fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Steelers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Warren. And he'll get about 5.
Jalen Warren, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
First down for Aaron. He pulls it in around the 5.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now Rodgers. He's got his big tight ends. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Steelers. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
180.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
Cameron Hayward on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9.
20. Value 3. Value 3.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 6.
The big veteran Cameron Hayward getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
Go, 12, go.
On 2nd down, Goff. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. It's a gain of 19 in the air. 1st down, Detroit.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
14 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down.
On play action, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now it's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And the Lions going to be set up first and goal. They're able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and goal at the 7.
Here's Gibbs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Throwing here is Goff. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Off the play fake, Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
We see this so often, they call it sudden change. So they teach defenses, Mike. This is a little predictable here. They teach defenses, if we have to take the field following a turnover or some sort of sudden change situation, expect a deep play, expect a trick play. It's just the way offensive coordinators call plays immediately after taking over the possession. And in this case, the defense was ready for it and falls incomplete.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On 3rd and 1, here's Rodgers. We'll get this into the hands of Austin. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
58.
Rodgers taking a shot downfield for Smith. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the 1st down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. On fourth down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff just going to tap this one forward. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A-Rod now to throw on 1st down. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Steelers.
On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At the 47-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
That's good for a Steelers.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
A run with Gainwell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Taken down back at the 42.
Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. He'll dump this out wide to Gainwell. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on 4th down, like based on what they do on 3rd down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that 4th down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Rodgers to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
So points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Throwing, Rodgers. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. To the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here's Williams on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
Hold on. Check. Come on.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On first down, it's gone. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Asante Samuel that time, all over him in cover.
On the coverage.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Going for it all. That is caught. And he's going to have the Lions first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
First down.
So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though.
180.
Off to throw on 1st down. He's going to try it here again. And this will be incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Again, working deep downfield. And the Steelers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Wide left. 258.
1st down for Aaron. This one grabbed by Austin. It'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
Steelers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Steelers.
That's quickly out wide to Thielen. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to sprint.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold it on 4th and goal.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hut.
There he goes left side. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, 79 yards. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Santos with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Steelers, nothing. Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Down there, it's caught inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. DK Metcalf. 74 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On the return, the Bears take over 1st and 10. At their
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
19, Tiger, 9. Let's go.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the 1st at the 29. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, they certainly knew their challenge as this series began, and they got a stop on play number 1. Goal now, get 2 more stops and limit the damage to a field goal.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Short throw to Smith. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
Now he'll tuck this and run to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice job escaping the pocket, and boy, he took the shot downfield towards the end zone, didn't he? Trying to go for 6. It just wasn't there against that coverage. They were ready to prevent the big play.
319!
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. They toss it to Warren. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Warren taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Steelers 14, Bears 7. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bears are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
and I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. These two teams all tied after 1. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it as we resume action.
Santos to kick off for
this
Chicago.
one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
And they'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Rodgers. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They'll run the draw here with Swift. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
3rd and 8.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
What is it hurt?
And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Top 19, 19 tight, 19 tight. Steady.
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick throw there is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now it's Rodgers. Here's a screen with Gainwell. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 14-yard line.
58.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Across the formation, he hits Austin. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Third down and 1. But they'll try and run for it with Gainwell. But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Working from the gun, Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Throwing is Rodgers. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. DK Metcalf, as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point now by Boswell. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Steelers 21, Bears 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
To throw, it's Williams. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Looking to throw is Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And some space here. And he is out of bounds right around the 34.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Here's Williams. A final shot before break. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now, hotly contested in the third quarter. A handoff for Warren. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
319.
Now Rodgers. That's DK Metcalf running his slant. He's got it. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Now a play fake. Rodgers. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
158.
Rodgers going to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, take 26. 18.
Rodgers to throw once more. Completes it to Austin. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
They don't slither by. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Here's Williams. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. To throw, Williams. He'll get this out quickly to Odunze. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To the air once more. Williams. Pass caught right side by Loveland. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the man left. Throwing is Williams. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Caleb Williams. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Santos with the extra point. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21.
Bears 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their 1st, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they're going to face a third down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. On the give, it's Warren. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Rodgers now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
And the Steeler first down.
To throw is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And he'll find Thielen on the right side.
Rodgers pass. Complete to Adam Thielen. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
47-yard line.
319.
From the gun, here's a run by Gainwell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
319.
Now Rodgers. This ball complete. It's an out route to Thielen. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lucas the 8.
On the run, it's Warren. And he is going to have a Steeler first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Nineteen.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 9.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down.
319.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Bannon! 319! 630!
To throw is Rodgers. Open man, that's the tight end fire move. And he will have a Steelers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports. Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan. That's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Cairo Santos now, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Back north. 258.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at them as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
319.
Now a run with Warren. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
258.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted.